My audience, they are not able to hear your sound. What's the issue? The thing is that I'm able to hear you. I'm able to hear you, but my audience is not able to hear your voice, right? No, still. What shall be done? Just a minute, friends. We will be here. Yeah, I know your audience is hearing me, but my audience is not able to hear. No, yeah, I'm able to hear you. My audience is not able to hear you. I know you have plugged out your earphones. What's the issue? What shall be done? From your side, it's perfect. What about mine? Okay. Uh, what shall be done, sir? Tell me. Because okay, no issue. Let me try the last one with the with some. Um, let's see what's the issue.
சார் கேட்டுச்சு அப்படின்னா இஃப் எஸ் அப்படின்னா எஸ்ன்னு சொல்லிருங்க. ஸோ நீங்க சொல்றதுனால தான் எனக்கு தெரியுமே இது வந்து கிளியருங்கிறாங்க. எஸ். ஓகே.
Yeah, now I'm able to hear. My audience is able to hear. We are fine now.
தேங்க்யூ சார். தேங்க்யூ சார். தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச் சார்.
Fine.
எஸ்
So we
சார்.
can
எஸ் சார்.
continue. We can continue, sir. We can
எஸ்
continue.
எஸ்.
Yeah.
We can straight away continue, sir.
So,
Thank you.
so let me ask my audience that whether everything is fine or not. तो स्वागत है आप सभी का स्टूडेंट फरमाइश पे और मैं सभी से पूछना चाहता हूँ, is everything okay? Is the audio okay? See, it's going to be very interesting because I'm going to talk with Mr. Levin, right? So don't disappoint me. Is it okay? Fine. Tell me, brothers. Yeah, it's fine from my side. Levin, it's
Thank you,
fine
sir.
from my
Thank you.
side.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
We
we
shall
can
start the.
continue. We
Okay,
can
sir.
continue.
So first of all, welcome you for the video, sir. A great person. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us. And sir, you wish to share some good evening message, no? Can you please say me now?
I will just only speak that Maalai Vanakkam, right? Maalai Vanakkam to your
Okay.
audience and
Okay.
a very good
யாரு
evening.
மாலை வணக்கம் சொல்றாரு. Okay.
Right.
Thank
Maalai
you.
Vanakkam. I don't know that perfectly, but yes,
No, no
a
problem.
very good evening to everyone. And
Okay, sir.
we know that, let me introduce to you myself that I am a small YouTube creator, right?
No, no, no. Okay, sir.
And
So I have to introduce Ashish sir to you. So Ashish sir வந்து யாருன்னு பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா he has cleared SBA clerk exam, RRB clerk exam, and also Navy exam also he has been cleared, and he's a great YouTuber with 56,000 subscribers, and sir is also taking a current affairs session daily evening வந்து current affairs also அவர் எடுத்துக்கிறாரு. So please do support sir also, and sir has tried to give a video conference regarding some doubts we are asking. So நம்மளை பத்தின நமக்கு ஏதாவது டவுட்ஸ்னா சார் கிட்ட இப்ப கேட்கலாம். So first of all, sir, I have a big question to you.
Sure.
The question is, actually, we want to know how the working structure is going in the SBA clerk, actual SBA clerk work, because we are going to face SBA clerk mains in the next few months. Within 1 or 2 months, you have to face the SBA clerk mains. Actually, how it feels when we clear the exam and we go for the job. So, how is the working atmosphere and the structure? So, can you please explain the working atmosphere? Actually?
First of all, I would like to apologize from my side because we kept the time as 4:30 p.m. It's now 5:10. So wasting the time of my subscribers, I think that is the biggest mistake that I've done so far in my life. But you also know, Levin, I was very tired when we had a conversation at around 2:30 p.m. I told you
Yes, sir.
that I took my bath at 3 p.m. Then took my lunch at around 3:15 or 3:30. And
Yes, sir.
when did I sleep? I also forgot. And my mama told me that your phone is getting uh, many calls were there, right? So then after I thought, yes, I've given promise to my brother that I will definitely be coming live. It's a good moment because today is Sunday also. Every Sunday at 4 p.m. I used to take your Hello
Hello.
Sunday sessions. See, the feeling that you're asking me after cracking any job is like getting a cup of tea after in every morning, right? So
Yes,
that
yes.
definitely has boosted me. Definitely, I am standing in my own legs now, and it's all the blessings of my subscribers, my parents, my teachers, and you. I think you can't imagine if you are getting a job and that to a government job,
Yes.
whatsoever it may be your RRB, it may be SBI, whatever it may be. But for the timing when you crack the job, I think the wonderful moment in your life it comes. So,
Yes,
Levin, you
definitely,
know
sir.
me because let me introduce yourself to my subscribers. That is Mr.
Yes,
Levin, right? And Mr. Levin, he is my good friend because when I went to Erode, and Erode is in Tamil Nadu, right? So when I went to
yes.
Erode, we had good conversation there, and from there on, I've been talking to him a lot of time, and we are very good friends. So he told me that, sir, let us keep a session where we can focus on the doubts of our subscribers, and that's the reason I am with you, Mr. Levin. Always
Sir,
there to
actually, I
support
have
my
to
brother.
ask you. Yes, definitely, sir. I have to ask you a question.
Sure.
How is the working experience there in the SBA clerk office or bank? How is the working experience was
Working
there?
working experience is very nice because you know that it's a brand, right? Whatever it may be,
Okay.
SBI is a brand. definitely you get respect in the society, you get respect in the family uh, members, everyone, they look to you with a different kind of notion that, oh great, he
Yeah,
has
that's what
cleared SBA, that means yeah. So that kind of emotions that come, but I will suggest every subscriber not to keep that emotions in the mind, because sometimes it may happen that you may turn egoistic, and blunders may come in your life, right? That's the
yes,
thing,
yes, yes.
Levin. I don't know why my
Okay. And
subscribers are not writing any comments here. You can comment me. I can share your questions to Mr. Levin, sir.
okay, sir. So another question I wish to ask you, sir. So how was your preparation schedule when you are both managing your YouTube channel as well as your personal preparation? So, so the working people can also schedule like you. So definitely there will be a lot of works having YouTube channel also, and also for preparing also. How you manage the times
So you're
for
asking me
preparing?
my schedule.
Yes, definitely.
See, I am a guy. See, I am here in front of you, right? You know that I slept
Yes.
at 3:30. So when do I go to my bed and when do I come again? So that is totally like not proper schedule. But yes, in my days of preparation, uh, whatever it may be, I used to give mock test, at least 2 to 3 mock tests of prelims level every day. It's not
Okay.
a single day.
Okay.
Every day I used to give 2 to 3 mock tests and send the report
Super.
card to my father. So he,
Oh.
yeah, today also, if you check in my Gmail, my mock test results are being there. So I'm not joking,
Okay.
Levin. I am telling the truth.
Okay.
So
Okay.
every day he will be asking me that why did not you give, or if you have given, then why why the score is this much like this. So definitely I used to be very regular in giving mock test, and that boosted me.
Okay.
And whenever I gave my exams, I felt that yes, I'm giving mock test only. I didn't feel like giving any exam.
Okay. Okay. So that's a good idea to show our marks to the parents
Yeah.
so that they can monitor us regularly.
Yes.
That's a good idea. And special, very, very important questions now our friends are asking. How do you manage the English section, sir? As far as English is concerned, how do you manage the English section? Do you own by the naturally you can come up with English questions, or you have practiced separately for any English sections?
Uh, for English section, actually, no one is very perfect in English, right? No one is perfect in English,
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
to be master in English, that means you should be doing PhD, right? You know, to come to the banking field. So I have always thought of developing my reading skills, because you know that reading comprehension, then questions like close test, then questions like your parajumbles, all these questions are asked. So
yes,
banking English is all about reading comprehension. It's all about how well your comprehending skill is. If you have good
okay, okay,
comprehension skill, definitely you will be doing excellent in reasoning section also, because you will be at the earliest reading all the your questions of the puzzle, jotting down the points, and making and framing that answers, all that, right? If you are very good at
yes, yes,
English, then definitely your miscellaneous part will also be very much strong. So all this
yes.
together helped me. So I will recommend everyone that whosoever is feeling like English is the weakest point of mine, definitely he should be going for reading skills only. Reading skills and nothing, no solutions are there, only reading skills.
Yes. Reading skills.
Yeah,
So one
definitely.
of our friends is asking a good question, Ashwin Avinash. So how many arithmetic questions have you attempted in RRB clerk prelims exam? How many arithmetic questions? Can you give the
Arabic
percentage
clerk,
of each and percentage?
Arabic clerk prelims, I think I attended 39. I think I got
Okay,
39
out of
out of
40.
30. Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
sir. Okay,
I think it was in 2018, right?
okay,
But
okay,
in
sir. 2008.
2019, I attended 40 questions. I secured 77.5 or 78 marks out of 80.
Oh my God, that's great, marks. That's great. Great applause to you. Great applause to you, sir. Okay, 77 out of 80 marks. That's great, sir.
77.5 or 78. I perhaps think it's more than 77. 78, I think. I've shown my
Okay,
report card
okay.
also to my subscribers.
Yes, yes, yes. I have seen it. I have seen it.
Exactly.
Okay, because our friends are asking such questions, I have to ask to you also.
Okay.
And considering the math section, quant section, many of us has a great issues over the quant section. So you are saying that you have attended 39 out of 40. So do you come up with the first attempt itself, the amount of questions like 39 out of 40? You have gone through lot of practices,
Yeah.
lot of mock tests. what is the thing that made you to attempt 39 out of 40? How do you improve that? So yes, yes.
Yeah, you can ask.
So what is the first attempt when attempting a mock test regarding the quant section?
See,
How much you are able to attempt and how you increase the attempt?
I will give you one valuable suggestion to the subscribers of your channel and also to my channel subscribers.
Okay.
See, whenever you are attempting mock test now, don't think
Yes.
of scoring maximum, right? It's your practice. Practice is different, and giving examination is different. Because while practicing questions, you should keep in your
Okay.
mind that whatsoever whose questions I'm getting, that is from my learning point of view.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is
Okay.
from my learning point of view, right?
Okay.
If you are busy, you can
Yes.
go, no issue, leave in.
No, 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 no. Sir. Actually, there is sounds coming from there.
Okay, leave
That's
in.
why.
So yeah, so to be very serious, I will tell that uh, when you are practicing mock test, that means you should keep in mind that you are learning something.
Okay.
But
Okay.
people,
Not aiming for scores.
no, never. Don't think that I will be scoring 78 out of 80 or 80 out of 80. I'll be in the leaderboard. No, that is very. I think that is stupid kind of thing. Because for that
Yes.
you can do blunders or mistakes, and you also can go there 80 out of 80. Right? People use 2 2 3 3 accounts to come into that
Yes.
leaderboard. But when you are practicing something, na, uh, always I believe that when I'm giving a mock test, it's about learning something, learning a new thing, learning a new concept. But when
Great.
I'm
Great, sir.
sitting in the exam, the scenarios are entirely different. It's not a learning new thing, right? Whatever you
Learning it.
learned, you have to
Yes.
implement all those kind of things.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
daily, I was a student of Mahindra. So my
Okay.
three teachers were there of mathematics, like
Okay.
your Sagar sir, and many teachers were there. What did I do at that time? Suppose let's say tomorrow is a chapter which is going to be taught as a time, speed, and distance. I will go through
Okay.
the YouTube videos. Don't
Okay.
ask me that which channel I was following. Right? I will suggest my subscribers
I'm
follow me.
trying to ask the question.
I'll suggest them to
Okay.
follow me. So yeah,
Okay.
that's the thing. At the time, I was going through the videos of time, speed, and distance. Soon after, when the class got over, I will practice maximum 200, 300 questions, all variety. So all the
Okay.
worksheets given by my teacher, I will ask them personal doubts. So process was there, right? And that's the thing. I think I have improved in miscellaneous part, and due to my
Okay.
miscellaneous part, my DI is also improved. And if
Okay.
DI has improved, that means maths marks will be improved. And when I attempted 40
Okay.
questions in RRB, uh, I
Okay.
think 39 or 40 questions in RRB, I did not go through that
Okay.
which question I'm going to attempt at the earlier one, right? Whatsoever question I
Okay.
saw, I attempted in a serial manner because you don't have time, my brother. Only 45 minutes
Yes.
in the examination. How
Yes.
can you
Yes.
say
Yes.
that you will be in that zone to select which questions shall I attend, which question not to attend? Whatever is in your hand, go and
Yes.
appear that particular question, right? And if you're not able to do
Okay.
so, there is an option called as marked for review and next, right?
Yes.
You can
Definitely, sir. I
utilize
know.
that
Yes, I
part.
know.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
adapted this.
Okay, sir. Sir, and yeah, another question our friends is asking. So, what considering SBA mains, which is going to coming by the near days. So, what should us do for clearing the SBA clerk mains? What should the strategy should we follow
Uh,
considering the SBA mains, clerk mains?
the best strategy that should be followed is to
Yes, for the
forget.
especially for the mains exam.
Yeah. For SBA clerical mains exam, I will suggest everyone forget about the result, right? You know the
Yes.
lockdown situation. Every day,
Yes.
you won't believe, Levin, I receive around 4 to 5 calls. Everyone
Okay.
asking me that, sir, shall I purchase my SBI camp or not? Sir, shall I purchase your SBI camp or not? Sir, shall we go for the mock test or not? My dear, that means you're asking me and you're wasting time. The biggest strategy that you shall adopt now is to
Okay.
keep in your back of your mind that you're already selected for the SBI
Okay.
mains. And everyone knows that clearing SBI is very easy as compared to IBPS. The
Yes. Yes.
biggest difference always lies in there is no sectional cutoff in SBI. So let's
Yes.
say your
Yes.
weakest point is your English also. If you are scoring zero also,
Yes. That's a good point.
and in the rest two sections you are scoring 70% of marks, you are totally in, right? But that will never happen. That is not the scenario that you are going to score zero. You are that
Okay.
good enough because you have cleared the prelims exam. So focus on the strongest section, and I'm not telling that eradicate the other sections, right?
Yes. Okay. Sir,
Every
actually,
section should be a
considering the
stronghold
SB
one.
mains level questions, so we are facing mainly difficulties in the quants area, especially in the mains level quants. Especially for the SB clerk mains level quants, we are facing some difficulties to approach how to approach a problem, and for that we are planned to cover some specific topics. So my question is, have you ever specified some topics? I should study this only. I should eradicate this ones. I should neglect this ones. Or else you covered all the topics, or you have studied a specific topic for the mains.
Uh, I will like to give a good answer for that. Uh, See, Livin, it's not about selection, right? It's not about you are going to be very precise that I will be studying that, I will be studying this. Let's say your day
Okay.
is very bad. You are moving in the circumstances of your life that everything is going in the opposite side, right?
Yes. Yes.
You are very strong in your quadratic equations part. You are very strong in other sections. And let's say those two sections were not asked in the examination. What will you do? Now
That's
tell me, what
low.
will you do? Do you have
First
any?
of all, I will get depressed.
Yeah.
First of all, I will get depressed, and my mindset will be spoiled.
Yes, obviously. So you are a warrior, right? You are battling in the field. How can you tell your opponent, "Oh, brother, don't shoot here, shoot here. My strongest part is
That's
in my thigh. Shoot here." Will your
okay.
opponent tell like that, or will
No,
your
no,
opponent listen to you?
no, never, never, sir,
You
never.
need to be prepared. Whenever you are aiming, whenever you might have seen a soldier, have you seen he's only aiming to the target? No, his all views are around it, right? He's very much alert.
No.
From anywhere
Yes,
also, that gun, fire shot,
that
backfire,
comes in
right?
there. Yes,
It can come.
yes,
So you have to be
yes,
prepared beforehand.
yes. That's a good one, sir. And now the coming to the important point, sir. You know well your weaker sections also.
Yeah, everyone knows
Definitely,
that.
everyone know their weaker sections. So, in case of our weaker section, what shall we do during this lockdown period? Either to improve our weaker sections or to keep the same as the weaker section and focus more on stronger section. What should we do our weaker sections?
For weaker sections, let's say you are
Yeah.
having um,
So
uh,
I will say my scenario, sir. I'm very, very weak in simple interest and components. I can't even study the topic itself.
okay.
So, considering myself, what can I do?
So I will request Levin.
Considering
I will request Levin. Kindly follow
okay.
student for my channel, right? Your weakest will turn into the strongest part. So yeah, that's not a joke. People take it as joke. If you are really weak at some point, or you're really weak at some chapters, you need to follow two teachers in your life. If you're
Okay, sir.
following five teachers, five channels, 100 channels, there are 100 channels. You cannot limit yourself to only two, three channels, right? That is a human
Okay,
tendency. You will definitely
definitely.
you also live in. You tell me the truth. Would not you have
Yes.
visited more than 100 channels in your life?
Definitely, sir. Definitely, I do. I do every day.
But
Every
you
day
are
I do.
following only two or three channels, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Why?
Definitely, definitely.
Why? Because it's called problem of plenty. In my language, I tell it as problem of plenty. You know, you have
Okay,
plenty
sir.
of options available. Now, where's and what to avail among those is the biggest channels. So I will tell that I have also some weakness. A lot of
Okay.
students they face. I have also weakness. I know. Do you know one chapter is there? I won't disclose it here. Whenever I see
Okay.
that, whenever I hear the name of that chapter, I feel like I'll throw my bottle, everything. I'll go run outside from this. So,
Yes.
yes, weaknesses are there, but it's not like you have to run away from that weakness. You have to be very patient, work on it, search for good relevant videos, practice at least 500 questions on that chapter. You will be master in that subject.
Okay, sir. And two more important questions now. And the number one, the current affairs sections.
Current affairs
So, how do
section.
yes, yes,
Current
sir.
affairs section,
Especially
follow Levin and student Farmaish.
that's a good one, sir.
If you are
Okay.
from Tamil Nadu, follow Levin. If you are from rest part of India, follow student Farmaish.
Yes, definitely, sir. Definitely. And an important question from Rajesh Khanna also is asking.
Okay.
So, how can we handle pressures from the relative sides when we continuously face failures and not even getting job for the 2 3 years, only practicing? So, how can we handle the pressure from the outside? Outside is like relatives or friends.
See, people will
So how
tell,
can
right? People will tell, people will be criticizing you every time. See, we are recording a live session. I know two, three people are there who might be thinking that when will they close it? See, it's not of their use, but still they will be telling like that. So we need not to focus on these kind of people. If you are very much clear, you are very much clear in your vision, go for it. Don't listen to anyone. It will take time. It will take 1 year. It may take 2 years, but it totally tests that how much patient you are, how much have you developed that character within you. Then only you will
yes,
be successful in life. Don't listen to anyone. Don't listen. Never
yeah,
listen to anyone, because no
definitely
one
right.
is giving you 100 rupees or 200 rupees or 500 rupees. See, once Virat Kohli was asked the same question, right? You know that
Okay,
Virat Kohli was asked the same question. I think he was
okay,
playing in Vishakhapatnam or something like that. A test match was there, and
okay,
soon after the match, I think he scored 100 runs in that match. Soon after that, previous Laxman saw him. See,
okay,
you have
okay.
already played the entire day, right? Match is
Yes,
over
yes,
now. The particular day is over now. Now what will you do? You will go to your restroom. You will take rest, isn't it?
yes,
But that
yes,
fellow,
definitely.
that fellow was seen moving to the gym hall,
Okay,
right?
okay,
And he did gym up to night 11 p.m. Then came to the dinner. So VVS
okay,
Laxman spotted him there. So VVS asked him to Virat Kohli that you are already tired, man. You should go to the restroom. You should take massage and all those things. But why did you go to the gym? Then what did Virat reply? Did you know? Virat replied, if I am giving 120 percentage, if I am giving 120 percentage from for my dream, then no one is questionable. No one should question me, or I am answerable to no one. He said in that language.
answerable to me.
He
Okay,
said, if I am
okay,
giving
okay.
120 percentage, I am answerable to no one, because he knows
Yes,
that he
yes,
has given his 100 percentage, and if it
yes,
doesn't succeed, why should he answer anyone? And why should another person come and cross question you that why did not you try? You tried,
definitely,
right? You
definitely.
tried, and it did not happen. So you need to, um, instead of if anyone is criticizing you, tell him, don't criticize me,
Okay,
rather give me some suggestions if you are a well wisher,
okay,
else get
okay.
out from my life, right? That should be the idea, and that should be the reply
Yes,
given.
okay. So actually, another important question for us.
Yeah.
So whenever we go for a mock test, we used to get low marks day by day. Our marks are scoring day by day. Whenever we face a failure, what is the main step you have to do? I think I have practiced. I have one real life situation. Once for an mains exam, I used to give the mock test regularly. But before the day before the exam, before 1 or 2 days before the original exam, I faced reducing the marks in the mock test. Immediately, I felt very very down, and I don't know what to do that time. So, what's the mindset you should have before the mains when you take the marks and regular practices? What's the exact mindset we should have? Whenever we say low, it is a human mind, and actually we get the low marks than the previous mark, we will get down. So, what's the mindset you have? Have you faced ever faced the situation?
Yeah, I have faced it many times. I will suggest everyone to my subscribers also.
Okay.
Salim Khan and Shikha, Kalita, Vicky, War, everyone watching me and your audiences also. It's very simple. Do one thing, right? Take a paper, take a paper. Uh,
Okay.
do you know to make x and y axis? Plot
Yes,
x
yes,
and
sir.
y axis, right? In y
Yes.
axis, you write number of marks, not number of marks. You can write what marks exactly you scored in the mock test.
Okay.
And in the x axis, let's say mock test 1, mock test 2, mock test
One,
3.
two. Yes.
Do one thing. After that, I will be telling in the next Hello Sunday program what shall be done, right? Now do this for the
Okay.
7 days. Now
Okay.
what is going to be happen? Uh, Mock number 1. Suppose you scored
Okay.
50 marks, and
Okay.
the y-axis plot will be here. It will be like this. The point you will be
Yes.
getting there. In mock 2,
Yes.
you scored 54 marks. Little
Okay.
got risen up, right? In mock number
Yes.
3,
Yes.
you got 48 marks. Little there is a
Yes.
drop in that. 4, you got 54 again. So if the graph comes like this, brother, if it comes like this,
Okay, sir.
just a
Okay.
minute. If it comes like this, if it comes like this, that means you are very fickle minded.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if the
Okay.
graph is very much stagnant, right? If it is like this, also little bit stagnant, also there is a flat in the curve.
Okay,
Brother,
sir.
you are
Okay.
consistent, you will crack exam for 100%, right in record.
Okay. Okay, sir. That's good one. That's a good one. Good
And
one.
suppose you are,
And
no, let's say it's like this, right? Like the
okay.
mountains shape. And if your graph is like that, then I will
Okay,
say
sir.
there is some other things that need to be done. Okay, I will tell
Okay.
that strategy also. But for the time being, when you are having a disease, what is the first thing that need to be done? The first thing that need to be done is
Okay, sir.
taking a blood test, right? So this is about a blood test. We need to
Okay. Okay.
test
I can
what
hear it.
exact character we have now. Whether we are
Okay.
fickle minded, sometimes we are getting high marks, sometimes we are getting low marks, or we are
Yes,
very
sir.
much consistent. Let's say you're getting 30 marks also, but consistently you're getting 30 marks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
we are easy. We are
And,
finally easy.
and one more question from our friend, sir.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So, in a day, how many hours you be studying? That's a very big question
Okay.
from our friend.
What is his
So,
name?
how
Can you
many
tell
hours?
me?
So, how many hours per day you be studying, sir?
So can you tell me what is his name?
Rajesh Kannan.
Rajesh Kannanji, there is nothing, something like specific that we need to study 4 hours or 5 hours.
Uh,
Sometimes you need to study only 1 hour also. It depends on the scenario, but
okay.
consistency should be there. You know, brother, what is the biggest challenge in our life? To be consistent.
Consistent.
You know,
Yes,
you are a
yes,
current
definitely.
affairs master, right? You also know
No,
that
sir.
the day when you do not make video, the other day people will switch to other channels, right?
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Why? You tell me.
Our
Because there is consistency. There is competition. There is consistency also. So the biggest challenge in our life is consistency. We need to be consistent. If we are working for 3 hours or 4 hours, work for 3 hours or 4 hours daily. Don't make it that
okay.
you are working for 10 hours a day. The other 2 days you are sleeping. So
Yes, that's a
success
good
will
point.
not come in that scenario,
Okay.
right?
Okay, sir. So, but one last question from your side.
Okay.
Can you guide us for the coming upcoming SBA clerk mains exam since you have cleared? So, what are the things you have to checklist as a checklist? What are the things we have to do in the right time, in the following time? So, can you say the last and final checklist for SBA clerk mains exam?
Uh, see, checklist should be that in the bucket of your preparation, it should be like should be at least following two things.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Don't go for
definitely.
plenty of options, right? You will be
Okay,
panicking at the last moment. The second
yes, sir.
thing is that please, brothers and sisters, whosoever is watching us, kindly be very consistent. Virat Kohli has not become Virat Kohli in a single day, right? He
Yes,
has
yes,
consistently scored runs in career, and that's the reason
yes.
he was improving, and now a improved character man, right? The third thing
Okay,
is that consistency. When I told about consistency, what does it mean? It means that you should be given mock test every day. That is your consistency.
yes,
It's not like you're Virat Kohli going on striking the ball there. So
yes.
you
He's
need to
going to
be
practice every day.
you need to be thinking yourself as a captain of your own mind. You whichever direction you are going, the life will also go in that direction. So to be very frank, keep practicing. Mock test is very much important in today's scenario because you are going to
Yes,
develop many characters like time management skills and
yes.
dealing with good important relevant questions, right? So and the last thing that demand from everyone is sacrifice. If you don't have sacrifice in your life, you will never become a champion, right?
Yes,
If it's the
definitely.
need of the hour to sacrifice your TV, sacrifice TV. It's the need of the hour that the what to say. Suppose let's say that internet is distracting you, shut down your computer or whatever is it. Go and only give the mock test in your phone. Need of the hour
Yes,
to shut down your WhatsApp, remove WhatsApp from you. So
yes,
sacrifice should be
definitely.
there, brother. If there is no sacrifice, see, tell me, for a guy who's preparing for UPSC, I have seen many interviews of people. They say that, sir, we cracked in the very first year. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes.
UPSC exam.
Yeah.
Okay,
Have
okay,
have not
okay.
you watched the videos, Levin? That some dedicated people are there who take only 1 year preparation
Only
and they
one
crack
single
it.
time attempt. Single attempt.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yes, yes, definitely. In the bank exam, I have seen, sir. Bank I have seen.
In bank exam, you have seen. I am talking about UPSC.
So I don't
So
receive your video.
UPSC, which is considered as the most, you can
Uh,
say, which is considered as the toughest exam.
okay, sir, I
Are you
don't
there?
receive your video.
Are you there? Are you there? Are you there,
Okay, இங்கிலீஷ்ல
Levin?
பேச சொல்லுங்க. அவரை டெஃபினெட்லி நான் சொல்றேன். அவர் இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேச சொல்றேன். So, okay,
Are you there, Levin?
okay. Yes, yes, sir. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there, sir. I'm there, sir.
Okay.
I'm there.
So
Yes, sir.
yeah, what I was telling is that for a UPSC aspirant who is very
Okay.
much confident enough and
Okay.
gets into job only
Single attempt.
yeah, in the very single attempt, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, am I right or no? So
Okay.
UPSC is considered one of the toughest exams in India, and for
Okay.
that, if you can crack it in 1 year, and for bank exam you cannot crack it in 3 months, man. You tell me.
Yeah.
For a
Definitely, sir.
bank,
Definitely.
for a bank clerk, cannot you crack it in 3 months or 6 months?
Definitely. Definitely.
So we
Definitely.
need to be that positive. That
Yes.
positivity should be there.
Yes.
So
Definitely, sir.
I'm not telling you to sacrifice for the entire life.
Okay.
Sacrifice
Just for
it
the
for
4
three months or 6 months, and after that you will be in the
Yes.
job, right? So I'm
Definitely, sir.
enjoying now
Definitely.
my life. I'm enjoying my life after cracking
Yes.
job.
Okay,
So
sir.
yeah, that's the
Okay,
thing.
sir.
So Levin, would you like to tell something to our subscribers? Let me put some questions. What
Okay.
Levin is going to answer. Let's see. One brother is telling दीपक कुमार घोष बहुत फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग हो रहा है इस कोरोना में जीना हराम कर दिया है. So Deepak Kumar Ghosh is telling that it's very frustrating in this corona period.
Okay.
So he is very much depressed. Deepak
Okay.
Ghosh is very much depressed, and many subscribers like him are also depressed. Would you like to suggest him something?
So actually, everyone is depressed, and for this current time, I used to practice a thing, which is I have a huge desire on the learning a software called FCP, and one more interest I do have is learning some Folia things. So this was my desire from my small age, but the time now is given me to practice that things. So if
Hmm.
you're having any deep desires for something, use
Hmm.
this time. So have some take some time for practicing your huge
But
desires
you
you're
also
having from
know, Levin, it's very difficult, right?
definitely, sir. Definitely,
You
it's
know
very very
that
difficult. Yes,
it's locked down totally. You won't believe I have
definitely.
not taken that. What is it called as that veg Manchurian for the last 1 month. It's my favorite. Where shall I go? You tell me. So it's very you can say disappointing. But yes,
Okay.
again I say it's all about sacrifice. It's
Yes,
all about
definitely.
sacrifice. If you are sacrificing, you'll definitely achieve. Let me put another one question in front of you. Diksha
Yes, sir.
Chabra is telling that how to increase the vocabulary section.
Okay, sir. Okay, that's good. That's good. Actually, I was trying to say that only, sir.
Yeah.
For as far as myself concerned, I used to study the editorial section every day. In when I once I was studying in our institute, there they will keep the newspaper every day in a particular place. Uh, that place will be in the entrance place of the institute itself. So
Hmm.
whenever you're going to the institute, before entering the institute, I was used to study the newspaper at least for 10 minutes.
Hmm.
So in the beginning, first or 10 days, I used to face many difficulties. I was
Hmm.
irritated by the section also. But
Hmm.
days passes, I used to learn many things. Oh, even I don't even know the meaning of the word. I can
Hmm.
understand it is a positive word or it's a negative word.
Okay.
At
Okay.
the stage, I can understand. So that
Okay.
helped me a lot and lot in the exams too. So I
Oh.
can even in exam they ask a new word, vocabulary word. I can sense, I can eliminate the options easily.
Hmm. Hmm.
This cannot be the right option.
Hmm.
By
Hmm.
eliminating the option, I can easily answer such questions. So this was my personal experience I had in my exams also.
Okay. Okay. Shikha Kalita is telling that I am finding it difficult to memorize current affairs. I read
Okay.
daily, but forgetting. Please share tips.
Yes, actually, it's one of the best questions. I
Hmm.
used to study as a research person. If I see a current affairs,
Hmm.
I used to think myself, my senior has given me a job to research this current affairs. What is happening around? For example, a submit is happening means I just don't study the submit name and who
Hmm.
are all participating. I used to study, go to the Hindu website and many blog website. I used to study what is the submit is meant for,
Hmm.
why the submit is happening. I used to
Hmm.
ask four main questions: what,
Hmm.
why, where, when.
Hmm.
These
Hmm.
four questions helped me a lot. So learn many things around the summit itself. So it will
Achha,
never ever. I will forget the summit name.
achha,
Why it is happening?
you were telling about that reading editorial section, right? But I have a
Yes.
different perspective. The perspective is
Okay.
that if you are a banking aspirant, right?
Okay.
If you're a banking aspirant, why is it necessary to go for the Hindu? We should go for the business standards, right? We
Yes.
should
Yes.
go
Yes.
for the economic times.
Economic times also. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Obviously, because we need to see such a master stroke. With one go, we can be collecting or recollecting 4 to 5 things, right? So the best thing, yes, you should go for the Hindu only when if you are finding that the editorial is based on the business article. Then go
Yes.
for the Hindu. So I think that is my
Actually,
perspective. That is my
yes, definitely,
perspective.
sir. Actually, for daily current affairs, we are taking from both Economic Times and Hindu also. Many news we are referring.
Okay.
So I that's a good question to say that one. That now we take this time to tell where I'm taking the current affairs questions.
Acha, acha.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So the last question, I think we shall take it. People are asking me that, sir, when will be the exam of SBI clerk exams? I already made a
Okay.
video on that. I've already made a video because of the lockdown scenario and the public release made by the UP government. Do you know that, Levin, what had happened? Do
When,
you know
sir?
that what had
In the
happened? In
no,
the
no, no.
recent days,
Okay.
the government of UP, they released a
Okay,
public
sir.
notice, right,
Okay.
informing everyone that no public gathering or mass gathering will be allowed till June 30,
Okay. Okay, sir.
right?
Okay.
So
In
tell
the
me,
particular state.
yeah, in
Okay.
that particular state I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
tell me conducting an exam is a mass gathering or not?
It is not possible itself, sir. It is
So
not possible.
mass gathering means what? People coming more than five is mass
Together.
gathering, right? So
Yes.
conducting an exam is also a mass gathering,
Yes.
and for that process is also a mass gathering. Can you tell me? Can
Yes.
you ask me what is that process? The process is that, let me say you, if the
Okay.
examination is going to be conducted in Lucknow,
Okay,
okay,
sir.
and another one student is there in let's say 500 kilometers away from Lucknow,
Okay.
he is
Okay.
from another district, right?
Okay, sir.
So
Okay.
moving from one district to the other district, how will it be possible when there is no
It is not possible.
communication in a railway, or you can say bus stations are closed,
Definitely. It is not
right?
possible itself, sir.
Now in the scenario, a district is isolated from the other one.
Okay.
Moving from one district, you are in Erode district perhaps, I guess.
Yes, definitely, sir.
Moving from
Definitely.
Erode to Coimbatore, can you go to Coimbatore tomorrow?
No, no, no. It's not possible itself, sir.
Right?
Especially as far as Erode considered and Coimbatore are red zones, they don't even allow
Oh
for
my God. Okay. How is the lockdown
traveling.
going there? How is the lockdown
It's a
going there?
very everywhere. It's very difficult to go out.
Okay.
Especially for the youngsters, if you go out, means there will be heavy beatings is there.
Yeah. No. We as a
Actually,
responsible citizens should abide by the rules, whatever the government has made, because it's not against us, right? It is for us.
yes,
So
yes, definitely.
that is the question. And
Yes,
shall you tell your subscribers to ask a single question so that we can wind it up here?
yes, sir. Their main question is they're asking you to speak in English in your channel. They're requesting you
Oh,
to speak English so that we
definitely,
can also.
definitely.
So
Definitely. You can
now
tell your
we people from Tamil Nadu also can learn many things from you. So that's
yes,
why.
let me tell you very frankly, sir. What happens actually, I was very eloquent in English, right? I was very much eloquent in English. But moving out of the college life and then speaking English and then making
Okay.
videos in both the languages is quite difficult. You know that, let's
Okay.
say that you are making current affairs video, especially you are
Okay.
making for Tamil, and again you are making
Yes.
for English. It's very difficult,
It
right?
takes time. Yes,
Takes time.
definitely.
And for a person like me who's already working, it's like
Okay.
a
It's a
very
huge.
hectic task. Definitely,
Okay.
I will try because I don't want to disappoint anyone, right?
Okay. You can do in a bilingual, both in English in the same
That
video.
is the reason I call it as English, not English.
Okay. Yes.
English.
Yes.
That is
Current
Hindi
affairs
plus
English
English.
session.
Huh.
Yes. Yes.
So that's the point. So Abhinav
Yes,
Panda is
sir.
asking me, Ashish sir, are you from Odisha? Hum Odisha ru, Abhinav Panda.
Okay, sir. Seriously,
Yeah.
no understand, sir.
Okay. So it
Okay,
was
sir.
very nice.
Huge.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Huge
Yeah.
pleasure talking to you, sir. And
Yes.
we guys learned a lot from you. Thanks a lot, sir, for coming in the live.
I learn
And,
from others, right?
yes, yes,
So
definitely,
that
sir.
energy is getting transmitted everywhere.
It's definitely, sir.
And
Definitely.
definitely, we should be, at last, I would like to tell everyone that be consistent.
Yes.
Be consistent. If you are consistent, you know that it's going to be very tough, but accept it.
Yes.
Consistency is the key to success,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah. And I will tell your subscribers that be in your home, be safe,
Yes,
don't roam
definitely.
here and there, right? Because
Definitely.
uh, beyond, you can say, any limits, or you can say, life is very precious, right? Life is very
Definitely.
precious. Life is only a single gift from the God. He will not be gifting you 100 times,
Okay.
right, Livin?
So actually, the last question, one more question, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, they are asking you how many years you have been preparing for exams. It
After
take
2017, I started my preparation. I was not in my
okay.
zone till August 2018. After that,
Okay.
I started clicking exams, and that was like a blessing for me. The
Yes,
first
sir.
exam that I cleared, I remember, it was Indian Navy SSR, Senior Secondary
Okay.
Recruitment.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Do you know after 12th class, I visited there. I attended the recruitment process in
Okay.
INS Chilika, Indian Nausena Chilika.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
in
sir.
Odisha, right? So I was
Okay.
selected there, but I did not join there because I wanted to pursue more
Graduate.
higher education.
It's
But
okay.
I think that was a
Yes, sir.
wrong decision because see, job is job, right? Whenever you are getting it, you shall embrace it with big hands.
Yes, definitely, sir. Definitely.
It was very nice,
Okay.
Livin.
Thank you for the session, sir. A great thanks to you taking time to talk with ourselves, and you have
No, no,
given a
no.
great idea
Thank you
to
so
us
much.
also.
Thank you so much that you told me, Livin, that we can go like this. Definitely, it's a new initiative. You are in Tamil
Yes,
Nadu, right? Do you know it's
yes,
around
sir.
1500 or 2000 kilometers from here?
Yes,
And
definitely, sir. Definitely.
yes, you see, it's the grace of God that we are safe here, right?
Yes, sir.
So I
Yes, sir.
wish all the subscribers of Livin
Yes,
and to all those who are preparing GA and are from Tamil Nadu, definitely
yes.
go and visit Levin's channel once. He
Definitely, sir.
makes current affairs videos in a very jolly kind of way. He's a very good person. And more than that, he's a very good friend, right?
Yes,
Uh,
definitely, sir.
yeah. So, Levin, do you remember that we were really bonded to each other, right? On that particular day.
Making a video when yeah, when
Yeah,
once you have
yeah,
visited.
yeah, yeah. You were on the
Yes,
back
sir.
side,
Yes, sir.
right? We were on the other side of the camera, but
Yes, sir.
it was very nice. It was very nice.
So,
I'll definitely come again to Erode.
great words. Great
This
words.
time I'll be
Thank
going
you.
to Chennai.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
We'll try to visit you, sir. Sorry, one
definitely,
minute. Yes,
definitely. I think
okay,
you're
sir.
busy right now, Livin.
Yes, yes. Little bit yes, sounds okay.
Okay, okay, no issue. Then we can wind
Okay.
it up here.
Yes,
Uh,
definitely, sir.
yeah.
Definitely, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you
Once
so
again, the
much.
Malay Vanakkam.
Yeah,
Malay
yeah.
Vanakkam.
I will say this much. Uh, Malai Vanakkam, right? It's Malai Vanakkam or do you know what Malai
Malay
is called as
Vanakkam.
in Hindi?
Okay, okay. I don't know, sir. I don't know, sir.
Malai means
Okay.
that it's a eating thing. Malai.
Ah, yes, yes, sir. Okay.
You
Malay
know
food.
that.
I don't know, sir. It's a guess.
Okay, so Malai
Okay.
Vanakkam. Malai
Yes,
Vanakkam to your
sir.
subscribers.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank
I
you very
will
much,
tell
sir.
in my own way. Uh, Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Yes.
शब्बा खेर लव यू अपना शेयर करके ध्यान दीजिएगा so tell me Livin how to close it because I am doing it for the very first time. I will end the meeting right here
Yes, sir. I will close here and I will. Just you can stop from the OBS itself, sir. You
from the
can stop it
OBS.
from OBS.
Okay,
Stop stream.
okay, fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Nazir.